Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have something a little different today, but really fun. I'm doing a flea market haul. My husband and I love to go to flea markets. We go all the time, really, any chance we can get. Even if we're traveling, we like to see if there are flea markets nearby, and we're lucky enough to live near a number of really popular, really famous, well-known flea markets. There is a season for flea markets, if you didn't know, and this past weekend was sort of the kickoff to flea market season. We went to one called Elephant's Trunk. If you are familiar with the show Flea Market Flip, then you've probably heard that term before. They film there a lot. We've seen them filming there. We've actually been on the show purchasing items before. We're really big fans. So we went yesterday to Elephant's Trunk. It's in Connecticut, and I found some really wonderful stuff. I'm excited to share it with you, and I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to show you what's probably my favorite item. I got this little orange juice set. How cute is this? So it's the jug, and then it came with the glasses. And I'm really excited to show you guys these things because I want to hear your thoughts on it. I don't know the makers of a lot of these items, and I want to know if anybody else does. So this looks very retro and vintage to me. My grandmother had something like this growing up. I think all our grandmas did. That's why I picked it up. But there's nothing on it to indicate the year or the brand, so I'm not sure where it came from. Well, I actually do know where it came from. The only detail on it, on the underside, you can't see it on the camera, so I'm not going to show you, but in the glass it's etched Mexico, so I'm assuming it's made in Mexico. And I don't even know how many quarts this holds, but it's this darling little jug. And then I got 6 of these juice glasses, not 6, 5, I'm sorry. And it's got this little orange detail on it. Is that showing up? I think so. So charming. So I got 5 of these little juice glasses, and I got the jug, and I think this is going to be perfect if I'm ever having a brunch or if I have overnight guests and I want to make breakfast in the morning. But like I said, I don't know who made this, so if this is a pattern familiar to you, I'd love to hear in the comments below. If you know, I paid $15 for the jug and the 5 glasses, and $15 is actually a little pricey for me when I go to flea markets. I like to stay in the $2 range, but I've been looking for a set like this for a while, and it's actually a very good price, so I jumped right on it. And then to go with that, I got this little juicer. How pretty is that? I think this will be perfect with the juice set. Again, if I'm making breakfast for guests, we can have fresh orange juice. My grandmother always did this growing up. She would have a juicer like this. She would make fresh orange juice. She had an orange tree, so she would go and pick her oranges and make the juice. I don't know if I'm gonna get that real, but I really love this. And I think, so yeah, it says on the side, it's got the ounces. It's 16 ounces, and I think this is depression glass, but I don't know. So if anybody watching is a depression glass expert and you know that this looks like the real thing, I would love to hear from you. Again, there's no indicator on here. The only thing that it says is under the lid here, it says patented. That's etched into the glass. And so I don't know if depression glass had a patent. I don't know. So if that would disqualify it, please let me know in the comments if you know. I would love to know. I mean, I'd love it either way, but if it is depression glass, I'd be really interested. And I paid just $5 for this. So that with the juicer, with the juice set, really good. And this kind of matches it. I joked to my husband this was the visit of juice items. I got this lemonade jug. This is Pyrex, and I think this is so pretty. I love the lemon detail. This is going to be perfect for summer. Lemonade is something that I make for guests all the time. If I'm having a lunch and I'm having people over or whatnot, I make lemonade the way other people might make iced tea. I make lemonade all the time and set it out. So I'm really happy to have this. And like I said, it's Pyrex. Let's see if you can see. I don't know. It says here the details. It's Pyrex. And I would love to know if you know what year this might have been made. It looks retro to me. It looks like something that might be from the 70s or 80s, but you never know. It could be more modern. So if you've ever seen this pattern, please let me know. And I got this for just $2. Is that not a steal? I snapped it right up when I saw it at one of the vendors. This is also a guest item, and I don't think that this is old. I think it's new, and I'm going to tell you why. But this is one of those little water decanters that you would put by the bed in a guest room, and you fill it up with water, and then in the middle of the night, if your guests want to drink. I've always wanted one of these, and I got it for just $1, so obviously a great price. I love the detailing on it. It's got this like floral, a fleur-de-lis maybe, with like little dots, and I think, to me, this looks like it is from the Pioneer Woman line of glassware that they sell at Walmart. And if it is, I'm totally fine with that. I'm not mad that it's not vintage, but I would like to know either way. I have seen Pioneer Woman has a line of glasses, and I think they're even called the flea market glasses. Isn't that funny? And they come in like pink and green, and I think they have this pattern. I've never seen this water decanter, but it looks like it matches those glasses. So if you know, again, please let me know. But $1, I'm sure it wasn't $1. If it is Pioneer Woman, I'm sure it wasn't $1 in Walmart. And like I said, I've always wanted one of those. So very happy to have them. I got a little set of espresso cups. I love espresso. I have espresso almost every single day, a double espresso around 5 p.m. to perk me up. And I got this little set of espresso cups. How pretty. See, now this is looking bigger in the camera. It's looking almost like a teacup, but it's not. Can you see? The size of my head. It's very little. And I got a set of 12 for just $5. Isn't that a great price? And it came with the cups and the little saucers. And like I said, I have espresso all the time, so I love having real espresso cups. I might not use this for everyday use, but it's perfect if you're having dinner, you know, you have guests over and you're serving espresso afterwards. It's nice to be able to serve it in something pretty like this. I don't know much about it. It says made in Japan. I'm thinking it might be actual China. It sounds really delicate, but yeah, it's really beautiful. I love this floral pattern. It looks so shabby chic. That's how I like my china, particularly when I'm buying it used. If I'm buying vintage china pieces, I like it to look very shabby chic. I like mismatched plates. So pretty. And along those lines, I got these little dessert plates, and I paid $3 for 12. You guys aren't going to believe this. They're so pretty. How sweet is this pattern? It's a gorgeous little pattern. It's this cream color, and the flowers on here, it's so unique. It's like orange and purple and yellow. I don't see those colors together very often. This looks very Anthropology to me. I got 12. So this is perfect with the espresso cups when you're serving dessert after dinner. Really, really nice. And they're a very nice size. They're not those tiny little dessert plates. And I love that they're this square shape. I just thought they were so unique. And I got a whole stack of them, and it's got this gold detail. So, so pretty. And then the last item I got, finally I have something that's not dishware. I don't know why I got so much dishware. I usually get sort of a mix. But I got these totally unique Shabbat candle holders. I have never seen anything like this. So it's these wood blocks, and then it's got this, like, what is that? Brass, yeah, like the brass topper where you put the candles, and then each side is decorated with this little motif, and it's got different Jewish symbols. And then it says here Shabbat Shalom, and it's a little hard to make out, but it says Shabbat Shalom. I was really happy to find this. I've mentioned on here a few times on my channel, because I often have a lot of Christmas and Easter stuff up, but we celebrate Jewish and Christian holidays in my household. I'm Jewish, my husband is not, but I've never bought really Shabbat candle holders specific for that purpose. I bought, you know, a set of candle holders that I would use for lighting Shabbat candles, but these are clearly for Shabbat, and they look like something my grandparents would have had in their home growing up. It's so kitschy and like 70s. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy to have these, and I think I paid just $3 for these. It's a great price. And I buy a lot of Judaica at flea markets. I've found Seder plates, really cool stuff. So that's what I got. I was really, really happy with it. My husband bought some stuff. He likes getting like tools and stuff like that. He got some really fun finds as well. And like I said, we love going. We actually consider it sort of like a date activity. We used a babysitter when we went yesterday. We love going by ourselves and really taking our time. There's always food trucks. The atmosphere is great. There is another really big popular flea market around here. It's called Stormville. That one is massive, and they have that once a month once flea market season starts, and that's going to be the last weekend of April. I'm definitely going, so if you guys let me know in the comments that you enjoyed this, I'd love to do another haul. I might even do some vlogging there. I'd love to take you guys along. I don't know if there's a market for this, if there's an audience for it. This is new to me. If you guys are interested in flea market stuff, please let me know. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it, and don't forget to hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. I do really easy projects every single week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.